Howdy everybody, it is Paladin Topaz here, bringing you a Sea of Thieves video. Well, kind of. So, I guess I gotta begin with this video a little bit differently. So, you saw in the title, is Sea of Thieves Project Dream, or I'm gonna name it something like that. And we're gonna be talking about that. So, in case you guys didn't know, I guess I should begin this video in a kind of constructed manner. So, to begin this video, I would like to quote from Henry David Thoreau. As a single footstep will not make a path on the earth, so a single thought will not make a pathway in the mind. To make a deep physical path, we walk again and again. To make a deep mental path, we must think over and over the kind of thoughts we wish to dominate our lives. Rare is taking away something from this quote. They had a great idea with Project Dream, and are going to think it again to dominate this video game genre. Project Dream is an unreleased single-player adventure role-playing game originally planned to be on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System in 1995. Instead, the project was entirely scratched, and then Rare reimagined it as Banjo-Kazooie, which was released in 1998 for the Nintendo 64. Obviously, we do not know much about the so-called cancelled Dream project, but here is what we do know. The game was going to follow a young boy named Edison carrying a wooden sword who had caused some kind of long-term trouble with pirates led by Captain Blackeye. There was only one screenshot, literally just one screenshot ever released to the public from this game, and here it is. Graphically speaking, for the time, it was incredibly advanced. It was going to blow Banjo-Kazooie out of the water. Banjo-Kazooie was originally a side character in Project Dream, which is pretty cool, before he became the main character of this game, of his own game. As also, Captain Blackeye himself makes an appearance in Banjo-Tooie, get it? Kazooie, Tooie, you know? Even making a reference to himself in Project Dream. Other minor characters made their way into the game as well. It's very sketchy why the game was cancelled in the first place, but we do not know for sure. One reason that we know is that it was too big for the SNES system, later being converted to the Nintendo 64 system to become larger and a 3D RPG. It was going to feature an unconventional terrain system, but performance issues on the 64 made this impossible. That setback, along with a few other general concerns of the project, led to the transformation of the project to Banjo-Kazooie. Another thing to mention is that the lead designer of the project was Greg Miles, which, if you remember, was close to the player Grog Miles that we saw in Sea of Thieves trailer on E3. Oh my god, coincidence? I think not. So, what do I think about this? Well, it's fairly present that Rare has been wanting to develop a pirate game for a while, and I think they're just coming back around to it. I don't know if they're actually taking away from Project Dream, but I'm sure it'll connect somehow. The pirate genre is clearly something they've been wanting to do forever, and they're just getting their chance to do it now. It's the right time. I'm kind of happy the way it's turned out, I suppose. I don't think this is actually Project Dream. I don't think we're going to follow a young boy named Edison, obviously, but it's going to be different, and I think it's going to work out very well. It'll be a great game, I'm sure. Sea of Thieves will, and I think that this kind of natural state leading up to this game being canceled, we got Banjo-Kazooie out of it, and now we're circling back around to it, but we're rejuvenating it and making it better, as good as we can for the Xbox One. So overall, if I was going to say, like, stamp a label on it, because a lot of people have been talking about this, my thoughts are, this is not the same game, because it's not going to follow the same plot, even if there is a plot. But what I am going to say is that Rare has been waiting since, like, 1995 to make a pirate game, and they're getting around to it now, and it's going to be freaking good. It's going to be amazing, and I think they're going to take inspiration from it, definitely. It's inspired Sea of Thieves. I'm not going to lie, that is my honest opinion. And I guess that's about it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. What do you think? Down in the comments below, let me know. Is this Project Dream, or is it just rejuvenated and inspired by it? Like the video if you liked it, subscribe for more, of course, and as always, Banjo-Kazooie is really fun to say. Just kidding, it's a pirate's life for me.